Hello, crafters and non-crafters. So, since Maggie is doing better by herself now, I can leave her in the bedroom while I craft a little bit. I wanted to show you guys how I make a junk journal out of something that isn't already a book. So I got this little shopping bag, gift bag, whatever, shopping bag really, at one of my favorite stores that just closed down, Dear Polly. And the product, the Farmhouse Fresh, that's the products that she was selling. Wonderful products, by the way. Anyway, so I loved this bag and I wanted it to be a junk journal. So I'm going to show you the way to do that. So obviously you're going to, well not obviously, you don't know that, so it's not obvious to you. Okay, so you're going to open it. And the parts that we want to keep are the front, this side, and the back. So we're going to take out this side and the bottom. So we're just going to cut. I'm going to cut a little bit further in so I can fold that over so it'll have a nice edge. If anybody has any questions, let me know. And I think eventually I might be doing a junk journal class at the Tell City Regional Arts. We'll see. If I am, I will let you guys know. So I'm going to do the same thing down here. I'm going to give it a little bit of an edge. Let's see if I can open that. Make it easier. Maybe. So if you would like to see all of my creations, and you don't have time to, schedule a time with me to come up here, they are being sold now at Tell City Regional Arts. So hop over there and you'll see all of my sun catchers. They have junk journals, they have ephemera. So if you would like to look at it in person, there you go. Okay, so that might make it a little bit easier. There we go. Okay, so you're dismantling it but not destroying it. All right, go across the bottom. And you can pretty much do this with any bag. I mean, you can make a junk journal out of a sandwich bag. Hello, Maddie. I am making a junk journal out of a gift bag that I got at Dear Polly. Isn't it so cute? It's going to be adorable. Okay, so we're saving the front, the back, and this side. So now I just have to cut this off. And remember, we're leaving just a little bit over so that we will have a nice clean edge when we fold it over. Okay, let's see what we have here. See, it's already looking like a book. Alright, so now I'm going to fold these little edges over and glue them down. And then and then we'll put the cardboard goes here where the spine is to stiffen it up a little bit, and then we'll cover it all. I'm going to do it in music paper out of old music books. Alright, so I use Fabri-Tac. You can use anything really, but I've been doing this for a little while and I have found that Fabri-Tac works the best. I have so much glue, all the kinds. And this is the one that I always go back to. It's a little more expensive. This is like $12 a bottle, but it works. And it doesn't make your paper ripple. And it dries pretty quickly. So, all right, let's throw some glue on this. A little bit there. I hope everybody had a good day. Blake and I had a good day today. We got to work together. We were working in Evansville at a house doing a bathroom remodel. for Bowers. And holy cow, Evansville is like a whole other planet. We went to go get lunch, and no exaggeration when I tell you, 2 people, 2 different times on 2 different roads, were standing on the side of the road fighting themselves. Like, one lady, I thought there was somebody on the other side of the road because she was pointing and like yelling, and no, there was no one there. And then on the way back, there was a guy, and he looked like he was throwing something at someone, but he was fighting with a bush. Now, that made me feel like, where is the mental health help? You know, if those people are just out on the road like that. Ever put your journaling? I do, Maddie. I put it on YouTube. Every now and then I go on there and do a live. Oh, I just stuck my fingers together. I do a live and show how to make ephemera and different things like that. Right. Putting a little bit of glue underneath this tab here just to keep it glued down. There we go. Anyway, so yeah, Evansville is a whole other planet compared to Tell City. Although, I was talking to someone on the job today who was also in the trades, and we were both agreeing that Tell City is getting a little bit scary. Like, there's a lot going on here. I hear sirens all the time now, and I have, that, what's it called? Hold on, let me think. Mugshot thing on my Facebook, and there are a lot more arrests lately, and for serious things like domestic violence and theft, and I don't know, it just seems like we didn't have those things not that long ago. I mean, not to this extent. Cut this little piece off that's sticking up, so you just get rid of that. Put that back down. The problem with starting something this late is I know for a fact that I'm not going to want to go to bed because I have to finish things when I start them. So, last night I hadn't finished my little troll fairy guy. I don't know if you guys got to see him. He's got emeralds all over him. Anyway, I hadn't finished it, and like, I'm just going to go to bed and I'll do it tomorrow. And so I went in and I laid down, and I was like, oh, I need to get some water. My brain tricked me. It's like, oh, you need water. No, not at all. I walked right past the kitchen and into the craft room and finished the little guy. So, yep. This did not stick all the way down. Try that again. There we go. And if you don't know what a junk journal is and you would like to know, just ask and I will tell you. Okay, so now we have the book. I'm going to leave these just because that's part of the character of it. Alright, so now what we want to do is take this cardboard and cut it to size so that the spine stays hard so that the book, you can use the book. But I'm not going to do that with the front and back. I'm just going to cover them with the paper. Blake and you took a nap? Well, now you'll never go to bed. Okay, so I'm going to line this up. Readers on here. And, oops. Let's see. Those are not working. All my other glasses are somewhere else, and those are way too strong. So, let's do that. There. I'm going to get my cutter. Get in there, you. Here. To do this a little bit at a time because it's thick. Okay. Oops. Open up, you. There we go. Okay. There. There's this. It's been so nice out lately, so I cleaned up with the porch, got it ready for summer, got all the winter stuff off of it, put it away downstairs, and then I took all my plants outside, repotted them. I'm telling you guys what, I don't know if you guys remember the whole iron thing, like when I started taking iron, how much better I felt, but it's like I have a completely different life. I used to come home and just go to bed, you know. I didn't even want to come in the craft room. And now I come home and I do chores. So, it's crazy. Right, so then we're going to let's go a little bit further here. Okay. Yeah, so if you are getting out of breath doing like just little things and you're dizzy all the time and you just can never feel good no matter what you do, like all the symptoms that I was having, they're all like, oh, it's anxiety, every anxiety pill and the book, and nothing worked because it wasn't anxiety. Started taking the iron. I feel like an actual human now. So see if that's all the same. Cut this off. So if you just hopped on here, I am showing you guys how to make a junk journal out of a gift bag. So this is the bag, and we took the side off and the bottom off. And now I'm going to put cardboard on the spine to make it so that it stays stiff, so the book is a book. Alright. What I might do, cover this first. Let's do that. Alright, don't come at me for tearing books apart, because these books would be in the trash if I wasn't tearing them apart. So. This one. Okay. Yep, do it that way. Very good. Okay. And put this on there. So if I end up teaching a class at the Tell City Regional Arts, I'll let you guys know. I think I'm also going to be teaching how to do spiders. So let's go there. Just pick a spot. Two of my junk journals are at the art studio, Tell City Regional Art. So if you want to look at them, you can, or buy them. Okay. So again, I'm going to cut a little bit further away so that I can fold it over. Not a whole lot, just enough to fold it. Alright, so whenever I'm covering a book cover or a piece like this, I like to cut off the corner like that so that it folds over nicer. If you don't, then don't. Trying to think of a theme for this junk journal. If you guys think of anything, let me know. This is what it looks like. Then I'm just going to put glue all the way around. I think there's a cat in the closet. That, or we have a raccoon in the closet, I don't know. So I'm just kind of score it a little bit so it folds over. I didn't put the glue far enough. There we go. This does tack up pretty quickly, so you might have to hold it for a couple of seconds, but it does pretty good. More. What the heck is happening here? I keep missing the spot for the glue because I don't have my glasses on. My good ones. It's odd since I've been taking the iron. So normally I wear bifocals because I can't see up close or far away. And now I can only see far away without my glasses. So, I mean, I've been nearsighted since I was 16 years old. And now those glasses don't work for me anymore. I see better without them. Isn't that weird? Wait, my fingers are sticking to it. Fold this one over. I've made a mess of my fingers. Okay. So this is going to be the spine. Oh my goodness, I have glue everywhere. Okay. So that is going to go there. I think, should I put, I think I will. I think I'm going to cover these parts before I put this in. That's kind of how art goes. Unless you like have an absolute plan or something to go by, you just kind of wing it. You know, each piece is like, oh, I think I'm going to do that, or I'll do it this way. And with junk journaling, it's never really the same. You just kind of, whatever comes to you, that's what you do. All right, so I'm going to try this one. So we have that one is the lessons. I have a really cool pile of piano music. It's got like Jimmy Buffett and just a whole bunch of really cool things like that, but I cannot find it. Because if you see my costume, you would understand. Okay, we're going to go for this one. And this one. So I tagged a few people in this video just before I got started, just to see if it works, because it used to wouldn't let me tag anybody. So if you got tagged and you didn't want to be, I'm sorry. Go to HR and complain about it. So I am only going to cover from this line down because I like the way this looks. So, let's see. Going to do this to here, and that to there. One day I will have a bigger workspace, and then I'll end up with more stuff because that's how that works. Spot there. Need to put a new blade in this. So we have that one goes there. I like the 35 on that. Can I get rid of that? Nope, we're just going to keep it and I'll put something over it. Okay. On this side. Do this. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this junk journal yet either. I might sell it. We'll see. I probably will. I have so many. That's also another thing about when you create things. You just want to keep all of it. All right, so let's go there. What did I do here? Oh, there we go. Nope, I did that wrong. What the heck? I was going that way with it. Should I read it like that? Maybe I should. Okay. Glue that back down. Alright. I'm just gonna put some glue on it. And again, this glue is really good because it doesn't make the paper pucker. Some glues are just, no matter what you do, it just puckers the paper all up and looks like crap. Let's go there. This one. Maddie, are you and Blake taking another nap? Oh, crap. Stuck that way in that glue. Okay. That goes there. Right, and then we're going to put this on the spine. And if you're going to make one of these, you don't have to put a cardboard for the spine. I mean, it can be all soft, the book can. So you don't have to do this part if you don't want to. There. Now, when we get ready to put the signatures in, we take an awl. I think it's called an awl. I don't know. It's a stabber. All of my things have violent names, but I don't know the actual names. Like this, I call it a bone crusher. It's like made out of bone, and you smash things with it. And this is the stabber. I mean, obviously it stabs things. So this is stuck. I went the other day to Goodwill and I got a new little mat like this. It was huge. I would have had to clean off my table and then put it on there, and I think I paid like $7 for it. I got home and I forgot it at Goodwill. No, I have not gone back yet to try and get it. I should. Okay. Alright, so there it is. There's the start of our junk journal. Alright, I'm going to let that dry overnight, and hopefully my brain doesn't make me come in here in the middle of the night and work on this. And tomorrow, possibly, I will show you guys the next step, which is to create signatures. And what signatures are like 6 to 8, maybe 10 pages, usually 8, in each section, and you sew them in. And so this one will probably have, let's go, 3 signatures sewn in of maybe 8 pages each. So it'll be a pretty good junk journal. So be thinking about what you think the theme should be, and maybe we'll do that. So you guys have a good night, and thank you for watching. And good night, Aunt Andrea, if you catch this afterwards.